Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make the most flavorful pot roast. This recipe is going to cook low and slow in a Dutch pot, okay? Today we're not using a pressure cooker because I know a lot of you guys probably don't have one, but this is going to be amazing. Before I begin, if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and let's jump right in. We're going to begin by patting dry our pot roast. I'm using 2.5 pounds of pot roast. Once that is nice and dry, you are going to cut this in half, okay? Just half, just like this. That way, it's not only going to cook faster, the flavor is gonna get in there even more, okay? Now I'm going to drizzle a little bit of oil, rub that in, rub that in. Now you're going to use salt and pepper and onion powder, garlic powder, okay? I like to mix it in before I add it onto the meat. Then sprinkle that generously over your meat. Rub that in, make sure you get the sides as well. Perfect. Now I'm going to pinch here my pot roast. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of oil in here. Make sure it's nice and hot. Now I'm going to place the pot roast right in. We're going to pan sear it for about 2 to 3 minutes until it's nice and golden brown. Then we'll flip it over. Perfect. You want that nice, beautiful golden brown color. Awesome. Perfect. I'm gonna let it go for another 2 to 3 minutes to lock in that flavor. Now it's time for me to remove it and set it aside. It's looking good. Perfect. This is how it's looking. Beautiful. We're going to set that aside for now. In the same skillet, I'm going in with my onion. Fry that for about a minute or maybe 30 seconds. Next, I'm going in with some minced garlic. Fry that for about 10 seconds. And then I'm going in with tomato paste. This is going to add a nice, beautiful richness to the sauce. Just make sure you fry the tomato paste for about a minute to remove that raw tomato paste flavor. Also, I have about a tablespoon of flour. Drop that in. Going to fry that. Cooking with wine is one of my favorite things to do, okay? I have my cup ready. The glazed pot, just the glazing it, you know. About half a cup of wine should do it. I'm going to add in my pot roast just like that. Perfect. I'm going to pour in my beef broth. This is about, how many cups? 4 cups. Also, I'm adding in some carrots. Some carrots, not too much. And I'm adding some potatoes. I'll add the potatoes about halfway through when it's almost done. I'm going in with some parsley, thyme, and rosemary at that end. And also I'm adding some Scotch bonnet for flavor. I love the flavor of Scotch bonnet. Just add that in. And for my potatoes, I'll add them later. All right, now I am going in with secret recipe seasoning mix. I'm going to pour that in. Ooh, looks beautiful. Also, I like to go in with a little bit of French dressing. If you know, you know. Add that in. Give it a little stir. And we're going to let this simmer on low for about 2 hours, okay? And then we'll add the potatoes later. All right, guys, I have about 30 minutes left for my pot roast to be done. I'm about to add the potatoes now because potatoes don't need that much time to cook. Wow, it looks absolutely delicious. Looks like it's simmering really nicely, as y'all can see. So I'm just gonna add my potatoes on the side. Beautiful. Shouldn't take too long. Beautiful. We're gonna let that, and you can see the sauce is nice and thick already. So I'm gonna let that go for another 30 minutes until my potatoes are nice and tender. Then our pot roast should be done. All right, guys, my pot roast is finally ready about 3 hours later. And it looks good, looks very tender. The gravy is nice and thick, as you can see. And I have some garlic mash that I'm going to pour that over. I'm excited, let's do it. I just want to show you how tender this is. Do you see this? Do you see this? Absolutely tender, okay? Let's give it a try. All right, now let's give it a try. Melt in your mouth. You hear me? Melt in your mouth. This is a 10 out of 10 recipe. I outdid myself with this one. It's so good. Ooh. I truly hope you give this recipe a try, especially for Mother's Day. This is a 10 out of 10 recipe. You gotta try it, okay? Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's recipe, do not forget to give it a thumbs up if it was helpful. Also, if you're new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys on the next recipe. Bye, guys.